Jermaine, I like that. All right, guys, we are finally back on the Hangout. Woo! So, yeah, so we're going to do this Hangout today about how to make 2014 your year and how to, and, you know, we have our special guest. If you all been getting on, you know that we've been doing these Hangouts every week. And Miss Sue Ham is really sick today, so she's not going to be on with us. But we have a special guest, so that's good. So, but my name is Terry Clay. If you all don't know me or anything like that, I'm a motivational speaker, I'm an author, coach, and technically I learned how to, there are some things that we're going to show you tonight or today, how to make 2014 your year. And I want to make sure that you all are ready to take some action on making 2014 your year. So one of the things I know, and I spoke about on my call, I have a daily call, and the things is teaching people. You know, we can teach you things and we can show you how and lead you to the water, but we can't force you to drink. You got to take action. If you're thirsty, you got to take action if you want to drink or, you know, whatever. So that's the same thing with here. It's what we want, what we teach you. We get on these webinars every week, and we want to teach you how to bring your dreams to fruition. So this is today's call is about how to make 2014 your best financial year ever. And so, Lakeisha, you kind of introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Lakeisha Maddox, and I am a coach, and we've been doing these Hangouts for a while. And so pretty much we're going to be on today's Hangout talking about the best financial year and how you're able to have make 2014 the best financial year. So we have Jermaine Steele. You can go ahead and introduce yourself, Jermaine.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, Jermaine Steele. Thanks, you guys, for having me out, and I really appreciate it. Terry, Keisha, and let's see, who else do we have here? Kia, and everybody that's here with us. Appreciate you guys for showing up. Give you guys some major value today. So I don't think Terry can hear us. I think she's figuring that out, but looks like Nate just jumped in, and let's see who else just jumped in, Levon. So yeah, Jermaine Steele. So who's next? Levon? Yeah.
Oh, Jermaine, I can hear you. Great. Woo, we're back together now.
Shael Levine.
Say what?
Shael Levine. Okay.
All right, that's great. So, I don't know what, Lakeisha, you can go ahead and tell us what do you think your way would be one of the suggestions that you would use to make 2014 anybody on this call's financial year. Tell us what can you, now remember you got to take some action. Write this stuff down and take action. Keisha, what is your suggestion on how they can make this year, no more passing up, no more another year going by, 2014 your best financial year ever?
Well, the suggestion that I have is to mastermind with like-minded people. Get around people that are doing what you want to do. Get around people that are making the money that you want. Hire a coach, invest in yourself, hire a mentor, and just pretty much connect with them and follow, but put your own tweak into it, but follow exactly what they're doing, you know, but with your own personality and all the things. Your own personality and your own gifts, of course, but you mastermind with like-minded people, and let me make sure that's all I got. And, you know, just connect with them and invest in yourself. Invest in products, invest in coaches and mentors, and just do what they say and take action. So that's the suggestions that I have for 2014.
Well, yes, Keisha, I like a suggestion. And actually, that's really how I came to, I actually started following Jermaine. I actually followed another person, actually Angie Long. I actually purchased her product, and it just kind of, and I followed Cater, which is all they're part of the Beast Mode. And I just kind of was watching them, and I was just thinking, wow, these people got it going on right here. And so I actually started to just follow people that were in the beast mode, and it just kind of helped me just to watch and see what they were doing. And actually, that's really how I came upon connecting with Jermaine, connecting with Nate, and actually Cindy's on the call as well. I mean, I connected with them through being my desire to be around like-minded people. I thought that would help me, and I believe, yes, definitely that would help me. So what else, Jermaine, do you think? What about, what's your suggestion?
Well, for you saying for making 2014 your best, financial year, is that what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I mean, mindset, everybody starts with mindset, and I would definitely say mindset's a huge part of it, but if you don't have that strategy, daily routine, and that consistency, it's hard to really make it that best year. So for me, what I've done, coached a lot of my team to do, and I got a little bit of an echo, but let me see. Maybe it's just me. No biggie.
Do you guys cut some people?
Do you guys hear an echo, or is it just me? Okay. It's probably just me. I can deal with this. So like I said, to make it your best financial, year 2014, what I've done personally, which sometimes I do it, but I'm not really consistent. So I said, you know what, this month I'm going to write down every single day what we're actually making, right? So it helps you like really see on paper what it is, so if your goal is $300 a day, if your goal is $100 a day, write it down and visualize it. So I have a whiteboard right over here where I'm really just mapping out every day's goal, and it's really helping me because we're actually shooting for, $1,000 every day. So I would say, whatever your goal is, write it down, visualize it, and just obtain it, attract it, be it, live it, smell it, feel it. I mean, that's my best advice, guys, because a lot of times people come online and they think that it's in the program or it's in the leader, and those two have a big part of what your success will be. But the biggest part is right in the middle, right? So it's the leader, and then it's the program, and the biggest part is right in the middle. And I think you can see that that's me. And so you're the biggest part of your business, your vision, and whatever it is that you see yourself doing in the coming years. So I would just say consistency, writing it down, and then just obtaining it, claiming it.
That's right. That's awesome. And and I guess I'm gonna add about taking action. I think that's what I said before. In order to make that your best year, you gotta take the action. If you put the $1,000 on your whiteboard, you're making the money for the the $1,000. You're taking the actions, and like I said, we can't just tell you to do it. You gotta take the desired action. All right.
Right. I agree.
All right, Keisha, what you want to add to that? Keisha?
I'm sorry. Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yes.
Can anybody hear?
We can hear you.
I kind of lost it. My Google Hangout, so I really didn't hear what Jermaine was saying. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Well, what we were just talking about was how to make 2014 your best year, and Jermaine was just saying that he. Well, Jermaine, just tell her what you said.
Okay, yeah. So like I said, for me, actually, I just did a video, and it was actually a testimony for Nate because we came across each other about 6 months ago, and he tells me like every day, every week, like I'm such an inspiration to him. And I just did a video. He doesn't know this yet, but I think he's going to hear it now. And he actually inspired me because he has this program called 1K with Nate, right? So I see him just every day hitting for 1,000. Like we've had a $23,000, $26,000 month, but it wasn't or it wasn't on purpose, right? So I said, you know what, April, I'm going to start out this month, and we're going to shoot for $1,000 every single day. And guess what? We've actually done that. One day was 700, the next day was 1,500, so it's averaging out, but we're averaging about 900, 1,000. So I'm writing it up on my whiteboard. I'm visualizing it, I'm claiming it, I'm being it, and it's coming to fruition. But like what Terry was saying, Keisha, is that without the action, without the daily consistencies, it just won't happen. So that's basically in a nutshell what I said.
Okay.
Did you want to add anything, Keisha?
Well, yeah, I can. Is that you have to have, what I also put down for mine was goals and intentions. And then once you realize whatever your financial goal and intention is, you can map out how you are going to get there. And of course, it definitely takes action and mindset. And so you definitely have to take action. But that's what I have done is I got a board. You can't see it right now, but I've definitely mapped out every single day and to have a daily method of operation, which is basically everything that you're going to be doing every single day. And you may not get all of it done, but what's important is at least you start the list.
Right, right. And you know, one thing else I want to add is that, like I think Keisha said this too before, is that you got to surround yourself with like-minded people. Surround yourself by those who are doing what you want to do, because I mean, if you want to, you know, really make $1,000 a day, we've already got the team or the folk on this hangout who is shooting for, taking the action to have $1,000 a day, right? So, you know, I want to make $1,000 a day. Here's my circle, my niche, my people that I can, you know, connect with, because, you know, that's how you get the $1,000 a day or $2,000 a day or whatever your goals are. Is you find some like-minded people, find some people who are doing what you want to do, and get yourself with them or connect with them. Is that right, Jermaine?
Yes, you're right, Terry. I mean, I'm surrounded right now by people that, oh man, some great people. You got Cindy, you got Chris, Boris, David, Kia, Levon, Keisha, Nate, yourself, Terry. I mean, this is a winning team right here. So that is the true key, like you said, is surround yourself with the right people. So.
That's right. That's right. And you know, well, one of the things that we are intending on doing, I think June or July, I can't remember the date, but Jermaine will tell us in a minute, is we're going to go somewhere so we can surround ourselves with those like-minded people. Is that correct, Jermaine?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, well, actually, what I'll do, if you want me to in a minute, I'll go ahead and share my screen and give them a visual, but...
Yeah.
Okay, cool. First and foremost, I just want to say that we've had some live events in the past, and we've done about, Cindy can help me chime in on this. How many events have we had, Cindy? About 4 now? Maybe 3 or 4?
I may have her on mute. Give me a second if I do.
Okay.
I was trying to cut some of the people off. No, she's not.
I always mute myself when I'm not talking because my dogs usually will start barking. So I just unmuted myself. But yes, Jermaine, we have had... I want to say 4, because we did have something, you know, even though we didn't have a place where we had a live, actually a house or a place where we stayed together, we did have a mastermind in Denver. So, you know, that was our first, and then we had one in Orlando. We had one in Miami or Fort Lauderdale.
Right.
And they had one in San Diego, which unfortunately I wasn't able to go to, but you know, it was powerful, I could imagine, only because I know that it was really dedicated to the whole weekend rather than a small, you know, the events that we have done, we've been able to be around and surround ourselves with other like-minded individuals and have had breakthroughs just by being around with people. It's so interesting when you're around a group of people who are like-minded. You could be out at dinner or sitting around the kitchen talking, but you're talking about things that you wouldn't be talking about in everyday life. I mean, you get excited when you're talking about traffic to somebody or PPC, and you could be at like a Saturday night, you know, talking, and you never know when you're. There have been so many times when I'm talking to somebody just about marketing in an environment that maybe not be, you know, a learning environment, but a breakthrough environment. And when you're with that type of, those type of people, it happens over and over and over again. And I can honestly tell you that at each one of the events, I have had not 1 or 2, but maybe 3 or 4 different breakthroughs that will, you know, that have helped me to become a stronger leader and make more money and provide more value and just really key aspects to being successful online.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Cindy. I'm just looking on the board for anybody else that was there. I know Nate. What's up, Nate?
My mic's off.
Let me see if I have Nate muted. I've muted some people because I didn't want the echo. No, Nate can talk.
Underwater.
Nate can talk. Nate?
Yeah, baby.
Yo,
Underwater.
what's going on?
Yeah, we can hear you, Nate.
I'm swimming right now. I forgot. What's the question or?
Yeah. So the question is from Mr. 1K a day himself, right? The question is, being at the live events with us. I mean, obviously we hosted one in San Diego, right?
Right.
What would you say for people is the biggest takeaway from an event, and then not only the takeaway for them, but the takeaway for you?
Here's the thing, man. A lot of people go to events to learn, but what most events is just motivation and a refill of your tank of encouragement, right? The difference between the event that we did and a regular event was that it was intimate. It was a house. It was literally like number 5 or something like that. They literally lived with each other for one whole week inside the house. And I think that intimacy is what brings people to breakthrough, like Sue, Kim King, who's now like killing it, doing her own thing. Even being in Miami with like Cindy Bloom and them, it's that intimacy that gives people the breakthrough, that experience, that science, that ability of hanging out with each other, seeing what other people are doing. Constant encouragement, constant mastermind. Everybody's on the same boat. Everybody's thinking of the same thing. So I think the experience, yet alone, the ability to hang out with someone who inspires you, gives you that motivation, gives you that value. So for me, I think the main thing that everybody's going to look forward to, or will be looking forward to, is the science and the chemistry that they create while hanging out with people.
Cool. All right. Cool. So here's what I gotta say, guys. Like, when we first started doing this, I realized that getting on webinars and getting on Hangouts, it's very beneficial. You get a lot of value. You can hear from all the people on the panel, right? But then when you get off of that webinar, off of that Hangout, move back to reality, right? So whether you're not having spousal support, family support, people telling you it's a scam or it's a pyramid, right? It's because maybe you're not able to, as a marketer or advertiser, to articulate your words in a way where they understand what it is that you do, right? So some people ask me, Jermaine, like, what do you do? And I can break it down I could break it down for them, right? But if you can't break that down, you're back to reality, and you got to deal with the harassing of your friends and family saying that you're involved in a scheme or a scam. So when you get to our events, we actually help you understand how to better frame things, how to get more mental clarity, how to really prove your vision. And let me give you an example. We have a girl named Lisa Burnham, and she was part of one of our last events in San Diego, and this was like 4 or 5 days, like Nate said. And the first day we do like catching your vision. The second day is like projecting your vision, right? Like, what do you need? Action items, custom funnels, autoresponders, bonus pages, landing pages. And the third day is executing that vision, right? So you're not left on your own. So it's like, all right, let me write things down while I'm on the Hangout, and then when I get off, you got to deal with other things. So when you block out 5 days or 7 days like we're doing in June inside of Vegas, you're going to be there with us. So once you wake up, like, you're in that reality. And so that's what I love about events, because you wake up and we're all together, not just on a Hangout or a webinar. You actually can ask us whatever it is that you want to accomplish for that day. Okay, you want to send out emails for today. You want to set up your custom funnel for today. You want to target CPA, PPV, PPC. Guys, you name it, we understand how to do it. So let me stop speaking so much at you, and let me show you my screen here real quick, and just kind of give you guys, let me know when you guys can see it, when you can see my desktop. Can you guys see my desktop?
Not yet. We looking at your picture.
So not yet?
Not yet.
I can see it.
I can see it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, good.
Okay, cool. So, guys, here's what we're gonna do is let me play this video real quick, like maybe like a minute of it.
So you want to bebop?
I don't wanna. I can do this.
Well, go then.
What you got? I got.
All right, I like playing that video because it makes me smile, laugh, like every time I watch it, right? So for those that know, that was actually Sue Ham and Kim, and Kim, right, and Kim King. And so not only can you learn how to market, how to set up pages like this, right? How to set up custom funnels, how to learn how we're making $1,000 a day, but you can also learn, or excuse me, not learn, but you can extract your raw talents, and you can really exude that at the mastermind. So if you're an artist like Lisa Burnham was, and she's setting up a funnel for her Green Art Network, or we have a guy that's already booked his spot in Vegas, and he wants to build his own system. Well, guess what? Nate just built a system in like a week. So do you not think that you have the right caliber of people around you to build a system? Of course. And so that's really the true benefits of getting to an event like that, is you're not limited to, learn how to market on Instagram today, or learn how to market on Facebook today, and then you're trying to figure it out on your own. You're literally in a place where you can learn so much things like, once again, viral videos, blogging, PPC, how to track your links. I mean, you name it, there's probably not anything, and I would dare anybody on this event to try to stump us and ask us a question about something on the internet if it has to do with internet marketing, because we know so much collectively, right? This is not me like putting my nose in the air saying I know everything. This is me saying, look, you're looking at a panel of people here that know pretty much anything that you want to know. So if you're tired of, doing things on your own, if you're tired of trying to figure stuff out, get around the right people, which is why you're here today. So let me play this little quick video, and this is a little teaser of what we have coming in the future. And most people that see this video just say, wow, and I just love watching it. It's only like a minute. So do you mind if I play this video real quick, Terry?
Yeah, that's good. Please.
Okay, cool. Like I said, it's only like a minute. And this is just a teaser of what's coming in the future from Beast Mode Tech.
Mr. Clark, I am here in sunny Fort Lauderdale. It's
exactly what it is that we're doing to get these results. We're actually, Aaron's like top 40 in a company that we're involved in.
When I sold this, right? Sold this, right? Sold this house. When I saw that freedom that those people had, that's what I wanted. If you're passionate about freedom, passionate about working on that life, or are you passionate about this lifestyle, then you want to have people understand that.
But, like for me, I don't know what to say. It's like I'm here feeling like I'm giving value, so everything that I say is going to align with what I'm doing.
Actually, I know that I'm going to make this stuff work no matter what it is.
it's like what he made his first 12,000 on a webinar because it was
an opportunity to take advantage of a special.
That's what see the difference also when you do it live.
Man, I just see a brighter day. All right, so.
All right.
So.
All right.
Go ahead. I'm gonna pass it back to you. What do you think about that video, Terry? Everybody else, I'm gonna give it back to you guys, and then maybe we.
I mean, it's not. I'm excited. I'm looking forward.
No doubt. So let me give you back the screen.
I said I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming.
What's looking out?
Definitely. Let me take it off of my screen real quick. There we go. Okay, so you said you're looking forward to what's coming. Is that what you said, Terry? Can you guys hear me now?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know if we're still looking at my screen.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Looking at me. Okay, cool. It had a little bit of a lag. So, man, I mean, the types of things that go on in those mansions, right? And they're not just houses. I mean, these things are huge, and I'm going to show you guys before the webinar, or excuse me, the hangout is over. I'm going to show you guys the house that we're actually staying in Las Vegas. So, you know, I don't want to just hog up the whole, you know, time. So let's maybe.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
I know. Chris is planning.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the house.
You say you want to see the house?
Yeah, I can't wait to see the house.
Okay, let's do that then. Let's go ahead. Let's look at the house right now. And
I'm with Terry. Let's see that house.
Cindy, what'd you say? Let's see that house. Yeah.
check that out. Can you guys can see my screen, right?
Sick.
Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. And this house here.
What kind of square footage is this house?
I want to say it's like, oh man, I mean, I don't remember, but I know they're typically between like 7,000 and 10,000 square feet. The houses we stay in, the mansions, I should say, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So do you want me to go into some more? You want me to go into some more detail, or you want to kind of like let some of the other panelists have some time to speak, or?
Yeah, let some other people. Keisha, what do you think about that?
What's wrong with them?
I like the house.
Keisha?
I'm looking forward to being there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Hello?
can.
Yeah, we hear you good.
We can hear you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to being there. I'm excited.
Okay,
I
cool.
want to see more. I want to hear more.
And you know what I like about it is the learning. You're not just going to lounge. You're going to be learning and learning from people, other people that are doing what you want to do. I mean, you cannot beat that. I mean, that is just like the going to learn and educate. I mean, you can't miss. I mean, that's just awesome. I think. What do you think, Cindy?
I know it's amazing. It really is, and it's one of the things that I've learned is when you go and you stay in the places like you're staying at the house that we stayed in Fort Lauderdale. This is a house that literally somebody owns. Okay, somebody owns this house. They were able to buy it. So for me. And for most people, when you stay in a house, what it does is it raises your financial thermostat. It makes you realize what is possible. Because there is somebody who goes and buys that house, and it could be any one of us. And that really is something that is very tangible. And when you stay there and you're sitting there and you're masterminding with people there, it's something that is just so important to your growth, to realize that these things are attainable if you want them. Not everybody wants that, I'm saying, but raising your financial thermostat and raising what you actually, your value and what you can do when you make the right choices and you surround yourself with the right people.
Exactly. And that's right. I didn't even think to say that, but that is perfect for you to say that, because it's going to stretch you and say, because we went to Florida and Miami, we went on a yacht, and being out on that yacht and those houses, I was like, it just changed me, like to say, hold up, I can do this. If once you see yourself, you can say, I can have this. This is not just for them. This is for me. And so yeah, that's why that's very important to put yourself in surroundings, because that's gonna stretch you and make you push you to make more money. It's gonna push you and like she said, stretch your financial thermostat. So that's gonna definitely help you. Just getting to an event like this is gonna help you make 2014 your year. You get to an house like that, an event like that, you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to make that money. And once you must do it, you will do it. Is that correct, Jermaine?
I agree. Yes, ma'am. And so you can see the screen, right? The house now and the beach and all that. You guys is that what you're seeing now?
Yeah, they're watching the video.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting here like looking at this, and the fact of the matter is, like, I just can't wait to get to Vegas. I mean, you got Shay Feemster, who, you know, makes $1 million plus every year, if not two. My fiance Ashley right there, and Cindy, who you guys just heard from. You know, Nate and myself and John Johnson shooting the sales video for FB Resurrection, which did, I don't know, 40,000 plus in sales, maybe more. And then the whole pack, you know, the whole Beast Mode pack, as we call it there. And, you know, here's the thing, though. I want to say, really want to just make this clear about Beast Mode. A lot of people, you know, they think that, you know, it's a, you know, it's something that we want to, you know, only, you know, come into Beast Mode and just be Beast Mode. No, we want you to come into our community and be you, right? So I don't care if you're an Empower Network or ILN or, you know, Wake Up Now or Ingresso or any other company out there, or you're just a coach and a mentor and a motivator, guys. This is the place for you, because you can go so many different directions. I've saw people come to these events with like the mentality of like, oh, I'm gonna just like blow Empower Network out of the water, and then create their own product and make like a stupid amount of money. So you don't understand what your life's path is unless you're really just giving that and leaving that up to God or your higher power or whatever that is, right? And so what I tell people to do, and you know, I've told Nate before, is sleep on it, pray on it, whatever you do, meditate, right? Speak to the universe, whatever you do, and put yourself in a position where you can have that mental clarity, like on the beach, like you're seeing right now, in a home with people like Ben Martin, who just hit like, I think 10 or 15K or something like that in ILN, right? With people like Manny has a heart of gold, people like Katie,
right?
People like Debbie, and you know, here I'm gonna pause this real quick, and I actually got to meet this guy here. They're like, they're real big in the I can't even think of the name of the type of music, but they're like really big on rap / like reggae or reggaeton or something like that. And it was a trip because Manny's cousin, we were speaking the whole time, we were speaking about vision. The whole time we were speaking about vision and having your own vision, right? Not living someone else's vision. And this guy's name is Vision. So, you know, just aligning yourself is what I'm really getting at. You know, you got to put yourself in the right place at the right time. You can see me photobombing in the back over here, right? But, you know, Shay Feemster, and you got to put yourself in the right place at the right time so that you can get around the right people. I'm telling you guys, at our events, people will just show up. I know a lot of people, 6- and 7-figure earners in Vegas, that I promise you will just pop up. Okay, you got Todd Dow, who just popped up, who, you know, just created a system that is signing up 30, 40 people a day. You got Shay Feemster, who's a veteran in the game, right? Who's created multiple systems that I actually made my first dollar with, or some of my first dollars with one of his systems. Cater launched his own product. John, who's in my EN downline, brought in over 200 plus people underneath us. Aaron just launched his own product. So guys, like, the key is to get around the right people. So I'm going to stop there and let someone else speak, and just kind of let this video keep playing, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Let's see who else can talk. Nate, what do you want to add to?
So which one? What's going on?
I said, what do you want to add to what Jermaine just said?
Well, I think from what Jermaine said, I think the Beast Mode in Miami event, it was definitely inspirational. I definitely agree with that. I think for Vegas, it's going to be another level, man. I'm a firm believer in everything that we do in the future is always next level. So I feel like Miami was the start of it for me. Then San Diego was amazing, and then the Sunday night we had at church was even more amazing. I think Vegas is going to be next level. I think it's going to be a whole nother feel, a whole nother experience. Like, there's been so much that's took place since Miami that there's just more and more to learn. You know, and it's online marketing. Things change every day. You know, next month there could be a whole new technique. Next month there could be a whole new strategy. So by the time of Vegas, there's going to be some killer new strategies that everyone's going to need to learn and need to implement into their business to see 1K days or $2,000 days, or, you know, just different things like that, I guess, for me. So I'll just say Vegas is probably a place that you don't want to miss, more so because Vegas is the most planned event that we've ever done. So knowing that it's the most planned event and we actually took the time out and planned it 3 months ahead of time, I can guarantee is going to be probably one of the most killer events of the year.
Wow. Hey, what's the date to that?
Jermaine?
The date.
That's actually going to be June 12th through June 19th for the elite package that we're offering. And, you know, I can cover the price on that before the end of this hangout.
Yeah, go ahead and cover the pricing, Jermaine.
Okay. And then the actual basic, basic more like elite and then ultimate, right? So the ultimate package is actually 7 days, and that's going to be where you're going to be able to record an HD video. You can see right here. Let me kind of, just how ironic that when I started talking about our video guy, this guy is amazing, and he's bringing things to reality for us that I truly feel like he's more like a coach. And so if you have a product you want to launch or you want to do a coaching video or whatever the case may be, for that 7-day package we're offering you and we typically pay, and just be open and honest, Nate, what was it for your video? I mean, they're up there, the prices for the videos, or Mike, what did he pay while we were here?
He got a pretty good hookup.
Yeah, he did. I mean,
he got like 4 videos.
Right. So, upwards of 3K. So, I mean, upwards of 3K that he paid. So my point, guys, is that we're going to offer you a, whether it's a small, brief, product launch video or a testimony video or a coaching video to use in your custom funnels, something very high quality. And I'll give you an example here in just a minute. But with that package for 7 days, we're going to whip out a Lambo, right? So for those that don't know slang, like a Lambo, it's like a Lamborghini, right? Yeah. I'm over here speaking in Ebonics and stuff. But anyway, so the fact is, guys, that we're going to bust out a Lamborghini. We're going to show you how to take this event and make it the best event you've ever attended. Not this show up at an event and talk in circles and, just listen to stories and, stuff like that. No, this is that real, true, hands-on value where you're going to learn how to take your business from 0 to, 1,000 to 2,000, $10,000 a month, or if you're already there, how to take it from 5,000, 10,000 a month, create your own product, service, or system, and take that to 20,000 a month, right? And so we're not speaking in theory, guys. You got to really look here and see what's happening. Is that the people that are showing up at these events and not trying to do this stuff on their own, they're transforming into their own products, into their own systems, into their own, being. We are our own being, but most people can't extract that from themselves. So while we're at this event, we're going to help you in that 7 days to extract you and give you back to the world, so that the next hangout we have, you're on a hangout like this with us, speaking about the Hawaii event that we're going to have. Okay? So like Nate said, every event that we do, we're going to grow. And so 7-day package, and then you got a 5-day package. So June 12th through the 19th is a 7-day package. June 14th through the 19th is the 5-day package. So let me go ahead and go in at the prices here. It's actually going to be $24.97, and you can get with the person that brought you here today on this hangout, and you want to ask them, hey, what are the special bonuses you guys have going? But I'm going to give you guys just a couple of those bonuses right now, and you guys are going to learn how Cater went from like a K a week to like 5-7K every single week. Learn how Nate has done the same thing, made 40 grand in February. Learn how you can build your own marketing empire, as well as a full custom funnel setup, recording of Sunday's mastermind, because on Sunday we'll be having a mastermind where we're going to invite people from Vegas to come out and hang out with us and maybe learn from you. So not only that, you're going to get all of these products that you see here today. You're going to get access to all those products. Okay. Now, obviously, this is the mansion we're staying in, and that price is $24.97. Okay. And so I tell you what, don't look at this with the price tag. Look at this with what it's going to do for your life. Okay. We saw people like Sue come out of this thing and make her investment back in her first week of attending our event, right? So
yeah,
she did. She really did, and she's not here today. She's actually a little bit under the weather, but she would testify, herself, right, Terry? So
yes, she did. I heard. I saw it myself.
So the you know, I always say numbers don't lie. You know, documentation beats conversation. So you know, we're just blessed that we're able to position ourselves into helping people get to that next level and change their life and really catapult their business. So if you feel like you know so much, right? Sometimes people they have this killer idea and they just want to get it out. So if that's you and you're sitting here thinking, man, like this would be the best place for me to showcase my system or showcase my, I mean, if you got an idea for an invention, like seriously, I'm serious. I know people that can help you take that invention to the next level. And I'm serious. Like my old professor, who I'm in touch with all the time, he says, Jermaine, when you come out with a killer invention, I'll take it straight to Fresno State. It'll go straight to the guys. And so my point is that it's not, like, a lot of times people say it's not what you know, it's who you know, right? And I believe that in some cases that's true, all right? So 7-day mastermind, you're going to get lunch every day for free, right? You're going to get our, you know, obviously you get a shirt by being there. You know, if you purchase this package, you're going to get breakfast for the whole, 5 days. And then you're going to get, obviously, everything that you get inside of this package. And we're going to sit down with you 2 days before before everybody else shows up, right? And we're going to go into a full 60-day business action plan. So you're going to have a calendar. Literally, you're going to get a calendar when you show up, and you're going to go into literally action steps every single day. So when you get back home, what is it that you'll be doing every single day? And then check this out. This part just sounds cool, right? A HD video shoot in a Lamborghini, right? So, we're in Vegas, guys. I mean, we might even rent out two of them because, honestly, Vegas is probably one of the best, cheapest places to rent out a Lambo. So we might whip out like 2 or something, right? So we're going to teach you guys three ways that you can get 10 leads a day before you go back home. So our guarantee to you is that before you leave this event, you will be able to have 3 different ways to generate 10 leads a day for like really cheap, okay? If not free. All right, we're going to show you one way for free, and then probably a couple cheap and affordable ways you can get 10 leads a day. All right. Not only that, you're going to get access to all these products, and we're going to throw in. Nate didn't know I was going to do this, but our InstaNoise product that we'll be launching soon, and we're going to throw in YT Holy Grail, which made like 12 grand its first week or 2 or so, whatever the case may be, with Aaron. Okay. So, and we're going to throw in the basics of the Holy Grail. So you're going to get all of these products. You're going to get all the InstaNoise, and you're going to get the basic Holy Grail. All right. So, and Aaron didn't know I was going to say that either. But guys, that's that's the prices, and this is the quality of video that you're going to get. Okay, and I just want to kind of give you and show you guys real quick, give you an idea.
What are you doing right now? Are you sitting on the couch? No, this is not a commercial. I'm not going to try to sell you, okay? I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be honest. I'm here in San Diego. Decided to come to this live event.
I just wanted to show you guys the quality, right? And this is actually downloaded and then uploaded. Yeah, downloaded and then uploaded again. So the quality is probably a little bit, diluted by the download upload. But I mean, it's amazing quality. And you guys are going to be able to actually position yourselves for something that we have cooking for, fall of 2014. So you'll be positioned to, not only get discounts for our next event, but literally just change your life, guys. So I don't want to oversell this thing because it doesn't need selling. I'm telling you, we're only taking 22 people. So if you're interested, you better lock a spot now because we already have about 5 or 6. And we're only going to take 22 people, right? So the fact of the matter is that you guys want to lock in a spot. So anybody else want to add to that? I'm gonna get my screen back.
That sounds good. I mean, I'm just looking forward to it, and I'm glad that you all were able to come on and share it with us because, I think that that's the answer to the question. And the question is how to make 2014 your best financial year, and the answer would be is to get yourself around some like-minded people that are doing what you want to do, and take action. Find the person that brought you to this hangout and say, I'm going to go. That's it. I think there's no other. That's it for me. I mean, I think that's the answer. If anybody else want to add anything?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Keisha. Go ahead.
No, I just think that's awesome. Get around like-minded people like Jermaine and the Beast Mode Squad, or just somebody that you look up to, and invest in yourself and make a difference in your life. So that's pretty much what I want to say.
Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to add that I really appreciate you guys having us on. Really coming together, we're all maybe we're on the same team, but we're from different teams. So that's a good feeling that we can all get on here and different teams and not only people out that are to the impact. I love the work in that fashion. It feels good, right? So here's the last thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What'd you say? No, go ahead, Jermaine. What'd you say?
Okay, no, I was just going to say that anybody that's interested in being at our event, guys, we're going to guarantee you coming out of this thing, once again, getting 10 leads a day minimum. So if you're not getting if you're getting 20 leads a day, we're going to increase that by 10, 15 leads a day. All right, we're going to guarantee that you're going to have at least one way to make at least $40, $100 before you leave that event. So like in one day, we're going to show you hands-on how to make $40, $100. And if you can scale that up, you can make your money back in your first 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Not only that, you get to hang around Nate and Cater and Terry and Sue and everybody that's going to be there, and Cindy and all the beasts, as we say, the whole pack, right? You're going to get to hang around these people and you're going to get to pick their brains. So I guarantee. Here's what Mike Williams says, and remember, Mike Williams came straight out of Fort Lauderdale, created his own system, is just crushing, and actually is involved with Nate in the new system that Nate created. So Mike came back from this event, and here's what Mike said. Mike said, Jermaine, I got to be around, and Mike was already crushing it, but Mike said, I got to be around you and Cindy and Cater and Nate and everybody else, and really just see how you guys think, how you guys speak, how you guys sell, right? Because at the end of the day, people are afraid to use that word, but at the end of the day, if you really want to change people's lives, you need to sell them something so that they can pay attention to what you're doing, right? So I'll say that anybody that literally in the next hour, if you hit up Terry or Chris or Keisha or David or anybody else on here, and you say, look, I'm seriously interested in being there, I want more information, I want more clarity, in the next hour, I'm willing to personally hop on the phone with you, okay? And I'm willing to personally give you some more insight on what exactly is going to happen at this event. But I can tell you what's going to happen. You're going to increase your lead flow by 10 to 15 leads every single day, okay? You're going to position yourself around people like myself and Cater and Nate and Cindy and everybody else. And, we're going to show you how we were able to have, $20,000 months, $15,000, $20,000 months in 2013, almost every single month, right? And you're going to be able to get around that caliber of people. And, I'm going to break down to you what else you're going to get beyond that. So I'm willing to, I'm not going to sell you. I'm just going to give you some information on exactly how you can change your path. Because I did a video earlier, and the first event I made it to was, the first event that changed my life. I had been to the, Talking Circles event and try to sell me other stuff event. But when I made it to my first event in Atlanta, June of 2012, the next month, we made 13 grand. Now, mind you, up to that point, I wasn't able to make any more than about $3,000, $6,000, $7,000, right? But when I got to that event, the next month, I had a breakthrough. I was like, all right, 6-figure time. We went beyond 6 figures. So what I'm really saying is get around the right people. I'm saying what Terry said in the beginning. Get around the right people. Pick their brains. Ask questions. Stop thinking you can do it by yourself, and stop thinking that the program or that the leader is the answer, because once again, like I said, the answer is right in between. It's right here. It's you. And that's what we're going to show you, okay? And that's one thing like Cindy totally understands. She's blooming. She's got her own brand, Sunrise Marketing, and, she's blooming and stuff like that. And Nate, Team Ambition, I Make Noise. We got Beast Mode. Mike's got his self-driven profit system. Sue's got the Sue Ham Entertainment. So if you notice something about the people that we run with, you'll notice that we all kind of have our own crown. And that's what we want to teach you how to do. I don't got anything else to say, Terry.
That's hot. I like that. Woo!
I really appreciate you having me.
I can't clap, but that's what I want to do. Does anybody have any questions in the chat before we get off? You can just punch your, questions in the chat. Okay, I don't see anything coming. All right, so that's it, you all. I think the hangout has been hot. It was more than I expected it to be, but I mean, I think that's what you do when you have faith. You just do something, and the rest will come. You got to take that action. We did the action, and we do these hangouts every Tuesday. I don't know what our topic will be next week, but this one was how to make 2014 your best financial year ever. I think I got the answer. I hope you did too. So this is Terry Clay. It's been Lakeisha, Jermaine, Cindy. Thanks, Nate. I think Nate's gone, but I'm glad you all came on our hangout tonight. Until the next time, we're out.